So what if I told you that you could buy a rental property, pull your money back out, and go do it all over again with the exact same dollars? It's not a scam, guys. That is something called the BRRRR Method. And investors are using it right now in markets like Spartanburg to build portfolios from scratch. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you a real world deal, break down the numbers, the mistakes to avoid, and exactly what this strategy looks like when it works in your favor. Hey guys, I'm Parker, and if you're new here, I talk about real estate investing right here in upstate South Carolina. Today we're going to break down one of the most powerful wealth building strategies in real estate, and that's the BRRRR Method. BRRRR. That stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. Let's get into it. So the first step is finding a property below market value, and I mean significantly below. We're talking distressed properties, foreclosures, off-market deals, or just some properties that need a lot of cosmetic work. You are not looking for a move-in ready home at full price. You're looking for what investors call the deal. In Spartanburg, you can still find single-family homes in the $60,000 to $100,000 range that need some work. That's your target zone. The key here is your purchase price. That's what determines your profit. Remember guys, you make your money when you buy, not when you sell. So once you close on your property, that's when the renovation starts. But it has to be strategic. This is not a gut renovation. You're focusing on what adds value here. Kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, curb appeal, HVAC, and roof work if needed. You want to bring this house up to rental grade quality so it commands top rent and it appraises well. And that appraisal number is critical for the next step. Quick pro tip here, guys. I know it sounds obvious, but a lot of people miss this. Get your contractor bids before you close. You want to know your numbers going in. Budget overruns are the #1 killer of BRRRR deals. Now you rent it out. You find a quality tenant, sign a lease, and start collecting monthly cash flow. In Spartanburg, a renovated 3-bedroom, 1-bath can rent from anywhere from $1,100 a month to $1,400 a month right now. That cash flow not only covers your mortgage, it also proves to the lender that this is a performing asset when you go to refinance. So the third R stands for refinance, and this is where the magic really happens, guys. Once the property's renovated and rented out, you go to a lender and do what's called a cash out refinance. The lender appraises the property at its new after repair value, ARV. They then lend you typically 70 to 75% of that appraised value. So if you did this right, you should be getting all of your initial investment money back plus profit. That's your original money back in your pocket and the profit to either save or go towards your next deal. And now you do it again. Same money, new property, new tenant, new refinance. This is how investors go from 1 door to 10 doors without 10 times the capital. Each cycle builds your portfolio while the existing properties pay down your mortgage and appreciate over time. So a few things that can derail a BRRRR deal. #1 is overpaying on the purchase. Make sure you run your ARV before you ever make an offer. #2 is a rehab blowout. Always have a 10 to 15% contingency budget just in case there was something you weren't aware of. #3 is a bad tenant. A non-paying tenant can destroy your cash flow and your refinance timeline. You want to make sure you screen potential tenants thoroughly, or better yet, use a property management company. And #4 is an appraisal coming in low. You want to know your comps before you ever start the rehab. So I promised you guys a real life example at the end, and here we go. So this is a BRRRR property that I did a while back. I purchased a home for $70,000. Total renovation cost was $30,000. That means I had $100 grand invested in the property. After renting the property out for $1,350 a month, I refinanced it. The appraisal on the refinance came in at $160. The bank gave me 75% of the value back, which is $120,000. So when you subtract off the total amount I had invested, $100,000, that means I made all of my money back plus $20,000 in profit. Now obviously there's now a mortgage with a payment of around $800 a month, but that tenant is paying $13.50 a month in rent. That means the property is currently cash flowing at $550 per month. So the BRRRR method absolutely works, but it only works if you know your market and you run your numbers. If you or anyone you know of ever wants help analyzing deals here in Spartanburg, I am more than happy to do that. So drop a comment below or reach out directly. I work with plenty of investors at every level. And guys, also, if this video has helped you out in any way, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, share it with someone who keeps saying they're wanting to get into real estate but hasn't pulled the trigger yet. And I'll see you on the next one.